What are payday loans?
The loan you take expecting that you will return back on your payday. And you will actually get money in 5 minutes. But then what do you do with it? You will celebrate. You spend on party. And then how do you pay back? I've seen for women, they send out messages saying she's a prostitute.
Yes, I have read about it.
This is the kind of cruelty they're showing. For 10,000 rupee, people have committed suicide. For 5,000 rupee loan they have taken, they paid back 50,000. I lend you 5,000. I collect 45,000 in 1 year. You tell me how lucrative is this business? And they call you, they harass you, they torture you, they abuse you.
Are there any alternative solutions to these? Can a loan make anyone commit suicide? Can a loan be that bad that it actually affects your mental health and you actually become poor after taking it? Well, here are the loans called the payday loans, which offer you very lucrative offers, and in the end, you end up with nothing. In this video, we are going to know in detail about the payday loans. We are going to discuss what are payday loans, we are going to discuss how they trap you, and we are also going to discuss the remedies if someone is harassing you about the payday loans. Today in this studio, I have with me Mr. C.S. Sudhir, the CEO and founder of Freedom App. Sir, welcome to our YouTube channel.
Thank you.
And the first question which I want to ask you is, I think many people do not even know what are payday loans.
Normally, payday loans are, as the name says, payday loan is the loan you take expecting that you will return back on your payday.
Okay.
Payday is your salary day,
Yes.
right? So your salary day is 30th of the month. On 15th, you have an emergency, you need some money. You take it, promising that I'll pay you back in total on this day. So which means these payday loans are short-term in nature. 15 days, 20 days, 1 month, maybe 45 days, things like that. And these are all very small ticket loans, anywhere from 1,000 to 5,000, 10,000, maybe maximum of 50,000, 1 lakh kind of things. The problem is here the interest rate is very high.
Okay.
So what happens when you ask them for 5,000 loan, they'll give you 5,000. They say only 3% interest,
Okay.
which means 150 rupee per month. You will like it. Wow, great. But they say 850 rupee processing fee, which means a total of 1,000 rupee you are spending for 5,000 loan. That too may not be for 1 month, 20 days. Now when you pay back, you're paying 1,000 extra. Correct?
Yes.
Normally they deduct the processing fee and give you 4,150 only.
Yes.
Right? So now you're literally paying about 20% interest
20%.
for 1 month. For 1 month. Which means the annual interest goes to 240.
Oh my God.
Correct? That's the bloody problem with this. And many people are trapped into it because what happens, this urgency of money, right? We feel sometimes and people don't know to control it. These are all the options, right? Since they have created it, they say, I'll give you a loan right now. And whenever you are browsing something, you are on social media, suddenly you see an ad which says, instant money, instant cash. Get money into your bank account in 2 minutes. Get money into your bank account in 5 minutes. Even if you don't have any requirement, you will be like, okay, let me take it. Let's see. And you do that. And you will actually get money in 5 minutes. But then what do you do with it? You will celebrate. You spend on party. But then how do you pay back? You don't.
So basically it falls into the bad loan category.
Absolutely.
Always when
Absolutely.
someone wants payday loans. So you have told us what is payday loans. Now the most interesting part which I want to know is how they trap you. Like how it is a trap.
The first thing they trap you is they make you install the app. When you install the app, they'll ask you for all the permissions to read your contacts, to read your SMS, to read your social media apps.
Yes.
They get all the contacts into their server. So tomorrow, if you don't pay back the loan, first thing, of course, your credit score will be affected because they lend through an NBFC or a bank. So they get access to your bureau to update the credit score. So first thing is that. So which means today you don't pay back this 5,000 rupee, 10,000 rupee loan, you won't get loan in the future, bigger ones. Second, now that they have all your contacts, You don't pay back the loan, they'll send your details to 5 people saying this person is a thief. She ran away with our money.
Okay.
Please help us find her. And who do they send? Your cousins, your friends. Just imagine what will happen to your image. What will happen to your reputation? And because of this, people are scared. They pay back. And sometimes they send it to a lot of people. And that's how they trap you to suicide. I've seen for women, they send out messages saying she's a prostitute.
Yes, I have read about it.
And just imagine. This is the kind of cruelty they're showing. And that leads to suicide. For 10,000 rupee, people have committed suicide. For 5,000 rupee loan they have taken, they paid back 50,000. So what happens? You've taken this 5,000, they say 150 interest, 850% fee. Chalo, okay. You don't pay back. They say another 850 late payment charges. Then again interest, then penal interest. And it keeps on growing.
Yes.
If you don't pay back this 5,000 rupee for 12 months, you will actually end up with paying about 50,000 rupees.
50,000 rupees. So now we have understood how they trap you, but is it legal? All these apps which offer this payday loan?
See, there are two things here. One is the RBI law around lending. Second one is a contract act. As per contract act, you have agreed. It is legal. As per RBI circulars, RBI circular has got too many loopholes. It will allow you to do that as long as you're lending. So they say you have to have a cap on interest rate. Chalo, I have a cap on interest rate. Yeah. Processing fee I charge. One time application fee. One time subscription fee. One time app membership fee. I can charge whatever I want. Collection charges. Documentation charges. I will collect all these things in disguise. So they do find, these guys are intelligent. In fact, you would have seen these Chinese apps operating in India. Many of these apps are closed now, but then they got arrested as well. So Chinese apps, what they did, they used this as their investment. They identified that large number of people in India, they need money. They came, they started lending small amounts. See, if I'm a bank, I lend you 1 lakh, I collect 10,000 interest in 1 year.
Yes.
I lend you 5,000, I collect 45,000 in 1 year. Tell me how lucrative is this business?
Yes.
And they call you, they harass you, they torture you, they abuse you.
So if someone has taken a payday loan and now they are being harassed and they have not yet reached the stage of committing a suicide, what action can they take?
First thing, go file a police complaint.
Against the app?
Absolutely. If they are defaming you, if they are harming your identity, reputation, please file a police case against them. Don't sit idle. Don't ignore it.
Yes.
Number one. Number two, somehow you pay back the loan, close this account. Don't waste time. But make sure that app is closed down in India. Operations of that app should be closed down in India if they are a payday loan company.
Many people, instead of filing a complaint, just start avoiding the calls of such people or change their mobile numbers. So as you suggested, the right way is to go to the police station.
See, problem here is, even if you change your number, you change your address, they've got all your contacts.
Yes.
They will keep reaching out to them. They won't leave you. And they'll somehow, it recently happened. An employee of ours, he had taken this loan when he was working elsewhere. Then he changed the job, he joined us. Now that they've got to know from his LinkedIn profile that he has joined us.
Okay.
Now they've found the contact numbers of as many employees as possible here. And they call everybody here.
Oh my God.
And just because this guy has taken loan, they call about 30 employees of our company. This guy has run away with our money. He is a thief. He has not paid back the loan. Now all of them, see that creating that social pressure is their tactics.
Is that what leads to maybe suicide also
Absolutely,
in future?
absolutely.
So now we have come to the end of this video, but with every problem there is a solution. For example, if someone is lured by all these payday loans and they actually do need money, are there any alternative solutions to these payday
Obviously,
apps?
first thing here is cut down your expenses, cut down your unwanted expenses. Don't go out for party celebrations, all that. I'll tell you, if you have emergency fund of 12 months, which means if you have no income, if you can survive for 12 months and that money is there with you. If you're already 40 plus, you have a decent amount of retirement fund, then you do all these things. Otherwise, you should not be doing it. If you're spending on parties, these things, avoid that completely. That's number one. Number two, you need some money for emergency, medical emergency, some emergency. Reach out to your friends, connections, avail interest-free loan.
Yes.
Or if you have good credit worthiness, credit score, reach out to bank and avail personal loan from the bank. But never make this mistake of taking payday loan.
Thank you so much for enlightening us. So now that you have watched this video, it is your responsibility to share this video with your friends and family, because anytime anyone could be lured by these payday loans and you can save someone from a suicide by making them aware. This is your host Sugandh Sharma signing off, but before I go, you should download the Freedom app. Why? Because on Freedom app, all we do is we make you aware, we give you knowledge on personal finances, and trust me, once you study any of the courses of personal finance, you will know what mistakes you were doing till now and how you can enhance your financial future. So on this note, I will finally say bye. This is your host Sugandh Sharma signing off.